Welcome to the Edmonton Coliseum, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Edmonton Oilers.
Jim Houston with me for this game is Darryl Ray. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get to the action. And here are the goaltenders for this game. Bichot goes head-to-head against Thibault. Game on. The Montreal Canadiens win the faceoff. Marchand shoots. Recchi passes into the middle. Zalewski was knocked down. Manson passes across. Miller jars the puck loose. Miller into the slot. To Marchand. Belted and knocked to the ice by Lindgren. Zalewski over to the wing. To Garrett. Garrett passes back. Shoots!
Jocelyn Thibault ended up playing for the Blackhawks. I don't know if it was before this time or after. I think it was after this time.
Hood gets possession off the draw. Quintel shoved by Murray. Over to Kovalenko. Murray winds up. Hoagland moves it on. Lace him up tight and scrap it on good when this guy's on the ice. Montreal 0, the Oilers 0. Chips it ahead to Kovalenko. Hood winds up. Berahowski into the corner. Belted and knocked down by Hood. To Zalapuka. 2:21 into the first period. Hoagland moves it into the middle. Back to Hoagland. To Berahowski. Berahowski over to the wing. Great goal by Berahowski. Let's get another look at that goal. Here he has the puck. He let a backhand go, and it's in the back of the net.
I don't like the randomness of the goal sounds. Sometimes you hear a train horn, which is like the Blackhawks. Other times you hear like a siren.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. They drop the puck.
Edmonton goal, scored by number 15, Rick Berahowski, assisted by number 21, Valerie Zalapuka.
Corson starts out. Nienema behind the net. Saved by Bichot. Edmonton 1, Montreal 0. To Brisebois. Has the puck on a string. Nienema passes across. The puck's knocked loose by Corson.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Pass intercepted. Nienema goes to Greer. Malakoff hits him. To Corson. Edmonton should be making a line change soon. Malakoff gets the puck to Brisebois. Brisebois gets the puck to Rushinsky. Interception. To Corson. Takes the shot. And that's the end of the first period.
Please remember that you will be asked to leave if you are seen throwing debris on the ice.
See, now in NHL 08 or 07, the stadiums are more accurate to the team. So every time the Blackhawks score in their home stadium, you'll hear the loud train horn. When a team like Edmonton scores, they have what sounds more like a car horn. And different stadiums have their own unique sound, but at least in that game they're more like the original to the stadium. Whereas in this game it's just random. Sometimes you'll hear a train horn, other times you'll hear a siren. You also have the triangle button you can press after scoring a goal. But that's random too. Sometimes you'll hear like the train horn. Other times you'll hear a the guy's screaming. And there's another one that's fireworks shooting off. I'm not sure what the fourth one is, but it stays the same throughout that whole game. Every time you score a goal and every time you finish a fight, you can press the triangle button and it'll make that unique sound.
Time now for the second period of EA Sports NHL99. Campus won the draw. Manson gets flattened by Guerin. Miller out of his own zone. DeVries passes across. Miller knocks down Savage. Edmonton looking to increase its lead. Miller was knocked down by Manson. To Manson. Bichot gets the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren hits him. Moves in. The penalty will be called as soon as the Canadiens touch the puck. Penalty against the Canadiens for hooking.
Montreal penalty to number 8, Mark Recchi. 2 minutes for hooking.
We also have a Pro Bowl coming up from Techno Super Bowl. We haven't seen yet.
Montreal gets possession off the draw. Koivu passes it across. That's icing against the Edmonton Oilers. The puck is dropped. Lindgren wins the draw cleanly. Mironov gets hit. Pass intercepted by Koivu. Lindgren knocks the puck away. To Garrett. Garrett moves in. Niedermayer shoots! Back to Mironov. Under 1 minute left in the penalty. Koivu clears the puck. Niedermayer gets the puck to Mironov. Edmonton pushing for the insurance marker at this point. Koivu cleared the puck. To Lindgren. To Garrett. Marchand winds up. Thibault stops that. Right. Marchand scores! They left him high and dry that time. The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Edmonton goal scored by number 26, Todd Marchand.
Campus to Recchi. Smith passes it across. Bookberger was knocked down.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Interception. To DeVries. Belted to the ice by Corson. To Rushinsky. Quick shot. A delayed penalty call against Montreal. To wait. 5 seconds to go. Rushinsky gets called for cross-checking.
Montreal penalty to number 26, Martin Brzezinski. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. And they drop the puck. After 2 periods, the Edmonton Oilers are ahead by 2.
If you have lost anything, please check with Lost in Time at the South End.
So Edmonton's got 2 goals on 4 shots. Means Montreal has a terrible goalie in there. I see why he wasn't with the Blackhawks very long, Jocelyn Thibault. Hawks had quite a few go. First goalie I remember seeing from Blackhawks was Ed Balfour. And then we've seen Jeff Hackett with the starter, which is the starter in this game. We've seen Jocelyn Thibault, we've seen many backups, but Nikolai Haby-Balloon was there for a while. And then they always seem to be getting, over the last few years, they keep seeming to be getting these really bad backups like Cristobal Huey. That guy was terrible. He was at the time when the Blackhawks picked him up, he was the second worst goalie in the league. Or the second highest paid goalie in the league, but he was like seemed like he was the worst. And it was just, after they got rid of him, Blackhawks had Marty Turco, who was also terrible. They had Anthony Niemi, which I was surprised because he just seemed to come out of nowhere, and he ended up winning the Stanley Cup with them. Couldn't afford to keep him. Now they got Corey Crawford, who's always looked pretty good for him. Anyways, third period.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL99. The teams line up for the faceoff. To Corson. Miller knocks the puck away. To the net. Miller shoots. The puck gets knocked loose. Smith shoots. Edmonton was offside. The Oilers win the faceoff. Moves in. Over to Niederman. Corson cleared the puck. Lindgren passes ahead. Mironov to the net. Garrett winds up. One-timer. Lindgren starts out. Niederman to the net. What a hit! Brisebois clears the puck to the corner.
Seems like Edmonton's had an awful long power play.
Ahead to Guerin. The Oilers 2, the Canadiens 0. Lushinsky comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Mironov gets hit. Lindgren over to the wing. He seems to be really shaken up. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The Canadiens win the faceoff. 2:21 into the third period. Great hit! Brisebois into the middle. Stolen by Smith. Over to Brisebois. The Canadiens change up their lines. Both teams are passing well in this game.
Oh, nice. We're going to get another one of these games that just frees up. Well, Edmonton wins 2-0. We're skipping to the end of... We're just going to skip this game, so... I'm really getting so sick of this game. This is like the 4th or 5th time this has happened so far throughout the season. That Sony PlayStation 4, probably one of the most glitchiest systems I've ever owned. But... hope you enjoyed what... part of the game we did see. Edmonton wins 2-0. I'm going to have to go back and skip through this game, of course, so see you in the next video.